Welcome to the Pritzker Military Museum and Library, Citizen Soldier. I'm your host, Ken Clark. Our focus today is on one of the most elite of the United States military special forces, the U.S. Navy SEALs.
From the Maritime Unit, Scouts and Raiders, and UDT divers of World War II, to the modern-day SEALs, whose unrivaled combat skills on sea, air, and land make them ideally suited for accomplishing our nation's most dangerous and covert operations. America's Naval Special Warfare units have served and sacrificed for decades in the name of protecting our way of life. But who are these warriors? Who are their families? And what is it that separates them from all others? Civilian photographer Stephanie Freid-Perenchio set out to answer those questions in 1999, inspired by a conversation with Vice Admiral Robert Harward about the realities of daily life within the tight-knit SEAL community. Then, in the aftermath of 9/11, she was granted an unprecedented behind-the-scenes look at the unparalleled service and sacrifices made by these men and their families. After gaining the trust of veteran SEALs like Mike Martin, then a platoon commander in Afghanistan and Iraq, Stephanie embarked on a multi-year project fully embraced by the secretive SEAL community that culminated in the publication of a book and unveiling of an exhibit at the Pritzker Military Museum and Library titled SEAL, the Unspoken Sacrifice. Although their missions have often been glamorized in books and film, Navy SEALs are guided by an ethos that de-emphasizes individual accomplishments, instead focusing on the importance of teamwork, brotherhood, loyalty, and responsibility. SEALs are known for innovation and unconventional problem solving. They view military service as a privilege, taking great pride in their sworn oath to serve as guardians to their fellow Americans. It is a select few who earn the right to wear the trident. Tough men who come from tough families. They work hard, they play hard, and they endure multiple deployments and long stretches apart from one another, never knowing which might be their last.
In times of war and uncertainty, there is a special breed of warrior ready to answer our nation's call. A common man with uncommon desire to succeed. Forged by adversity, he stands alongside America's finest special operations forces to serve his country, the American people, and protect their way of life.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Tell me who you are, and we can start with you, Mike.
I was born in Michigan, outside Detroit. Went to high school locally at Brother Rice, and then went on to the Naval Academy. Graduated from there, and really when I was at the Academy, that's when I really wanted to become a Navy SEAL. I was picked for my class out there, went right into training directly from the Academy as an officer. Went over to SEAL Team 1, SEAL Team 7, then the submersible team out in Hawaii. Served for 10 years, and when you look at who you are and the job that's specific for you as a person, I don't think there's any job better than being a Navy SEAL. And now I'm a father I got a fourth coming on the way, and I got an amazing wife. We settled down here in Chicago a couple years ago, and I'm in the financial career service right now, and it's great.
Stephanie.
I am a humanitarian documentary photographer. I spend most of my time now with women and children's injustices around the world. The SEAL project has continued for the last 12 years. It'll always be a really special part of my heart. I think, in a strange way, I had my own calling, as I think the SEALs have their calling, was to really bring the stories of the sacrifice and the understanding of the families to the American people. I am an ambassador to the Navy SEAL Foundation. And I am a mother of 4 daughters, and I have a wonderful husband who supports everything that I do.
I was raised in a Navy family, so I've had an ID card all my life. I graduated from high school, and my father had applied to the Naval Academy for me. I was accepted and went to the prep school for a year, and then went to the Academy. Unlike Mike, when I graduated from the Naval Academy, you could not become a SEAL. At the time, it was not characterized as being a career path that was constructive to a long-term career. So I went to the fleet, served on ships for 4 years before I lateral transferred to the SEAL community, which was very disconcerting to my father. And then I spent the rest of my career as a SEAL officer until I retired in November of this year.